Good afternoon, YouTube. This is EconCat88, and today's video is from Northwest Ohio in a suburb named Perrysburg. And this company, which is kind of in no man's land, no one knows if they're ever going to really open again or not, but it's named Willard and Kelsey Solar Group, and it's Northwest Ohio's very own Solyndra-like scam. Everybody's probably heard by now about the billion-dollar solar scam in California at a company named Solyndra. Well, this company, Willard and Kelsey, on a much smaller scale, scammed the Ohio taxpayers out of millions of dollars in grants and loans with promises of producing the best solar products in the world and 400 jobs, and none of it's happened. The company was supposed to have provided 400 jobs. It was either early last year or early this year. Anyway, they at the peak had 80 employees, and now just about every one of them is out of a job according to the latest news. The governor toured this place, and several other high-up political dignitaries. The Secretary of Labor was here. I don't think Obama ever came here, but I know for sure the Secretary of Labor was here. And it was touted as, you know, along with all this other green and clean energy stuff, it was going to revolutionize the world and provide all these jobs. And so the government just threw tons of money at this stuff. And of course, like most government-funded programs, they wind up being pipe dreams that turn to dust. And while this factory here has not yet turned to dust, it is a ghost town. Just about all the employees are laid off, like I said. I don't think this company ever actually began shipping product. As you can see, those truck bays look pretty clean. That concrete looks pretty clean. And so at the local level here, it's been a pretty big story, and there's other stuff I'll mention before the end of the video. But there was a whistleblower. I don't know what was in here, but it's been stripped out. I don't know if somebody stole this stuff or the company removed it, but anyway, you can get a pretty good look at how large this place is from this angle. So there was a whistleblower, I believe his last name was Mitchell, and he had some emails that were given to him by one of the high-ups in the company to disperse some of the grant funds that the company received to directors as payments, which is illegal and against the terms that the state had made with the company, of course. And there's other proof that this guy said that they spent thousands upon thousands of dollars going to Lions games and Pittsburgh Steelers games and blowing money and other ways that would have been frowned upon by the taxpayers, I'm sure. And unfortunately, another twist in the story, this gentleman, Mr. Mitchell, he's dead now. He was, I believe, there was a story in the paper today, I'll post a link with the video. I believe it was in his 50s, like 49 to 55, somewhere in that range. But he died of quote-unquote complications from an illness last year. So I'll let you folks decide whatever you want to decide about that. But so this story really is beginning to not pass the smell test. Meanwhile, all the employees are laid off. The state is out of millions of dollars the stakeholders who put some of their own capital into this project are out their money, obviously, because it looks like this entire solar industry could be a scam. Another company that's I believe they have more employees in Toledo than anywhere else in the world. First Solar, one of the world's larger solar companies, they have a couple factories in another part of Perrysburg, and that company's stock has fallen from over $300 in 2008 down to under $20 currently. So just doesn't look good for the solar industry as a whole, and it once again proves, oh, actually this is not stuff that the company has put out here. It looks like there's some illegal dumping going on here, some tires somebody's tossed out. So this place is just kind of out here in no man's land at the edge of town. And it doesn't look like it's really ever going to get rolling. So for all the people that still worship the government backing programs with taxpayer money, here's yet another example of why you're wrong. If solar was such a great idea, there would be people lined up with their own money willing to invest in projects similar to this. 100% of the money. I just don't think the government should be involved in these types of things at all, because there's just too long of a list of examples where it's just you might as well just take the money and throw it in the wind. So this is Econ Kate 88 signing off from Northwest Ohio, the now ghost town factory of Willard and Kelsey Solar Group.